Hi everyone, I'm Bruno.
And I'm Ronnie.
And this is Bruno and Ronnie. Today we're going to be talking about being an extrovert and an introvert.
We're gonna do a quiz that's gonna tell us what, according to internet, we are. And then we're gonna see if we agree with it or not.
Because surely the internet will tell us everything we need to know about our personalities. You're at a house party, but no one you know is there yet. What do?
Grab a drink and go join a conversation. Try to make yourself invisible by standing in the corner and staring at your phone. Me. Loiter near the snack table. Okay, that's me. Probably I'm gonna be on my phone because I'm gonna be too stressed to actually get the snacks because I'm gonna be afraid that people are gonna judge me or whatever.
The thing is, I wouldn't even care. The second I see snacks, I'm like...
You are at the karaoke bar and everyone is insisting it's your turn to sing. What do?
I grab the microphone and I'm like, pull up Beyonce. Let's do this.
And I'm like, do you have Frozen? Because if you don't have Frozen, then bye.
You're the diva here. I'm like, I'll sing Beyonce, I'll sing Lady Gaga, like whatever you have. And you're like, I only sing Let It Go, and I only sing it on like the 3rd octave.
Next question.
No! How do you feel when making small talk? A bit awkward, but I cope fine. It's a part of life. Always extremely conscious of what other person thinks of me. Great, it's always fun to get to know new people. It always feels a little pointless, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
You're all me, like, how can I choose one?
I'm gonna go with great, it's always fun to get to know new people.
I think I love meeting new people.
Yeah, me too.
Overall, like, I do like, yeah, so small talk is fun.
I like new friends.
Yeah. Your phone rings up, but you don't recognize the number. Oh, I don't.
What?
I mean, I don't answer phone from, like, my friends, so how can I answer phone?
Yeah, I'm glad I have the proof now.
I just read the last answer. So the last answer is throw your phone into a river and emigrate to Peru.
What about if it's your friend calling?
Still don't pick up, but you will text back saying you can't speak right now and ask what's up.
No matter the situation.
Pick up straight away.
I could be pregnant and having a child, and I'd be like, Veronica, please come help. And you'd be like, what's the purpose of having a phone?
I don't actually know.
We don't even need this quiz. You're an introvert. Your colleagues are having a light-hearted conversation around the table at the pub. You are. Well, I don't go to pubs.
I'm not in the pub.
I'm
Yeah,
not in the
at
pub.
home watching Netflix on the sofa.
Me?
That's like, I'm clicking that.
Same.
Bye. Do you like being alone? I need my alone time sometimes, but too much gets me down. Yeah, that's me.
I'm the last one that says, yeah, I enjoy both being alone and being around people. Give me a second. My eyes were bothering me.
Same. Like, why are you there, eyes? Like, you're so bothering me. Like, can you stop being eyes for a second so I can focus on doing a video?
I'm sorry, I can see your point. How easy do you find it to say no?
Ooh. But when it comes to, like, people pressuring me to, like, I don't know, drink alcohol or something,
Yeah.
that's what I find easy to say no. I'm just gonna keep saying no until they give up.
If I don't want to do something, I find it quite easy to just say no to someone. If you don't want to do something, why should you feel the need to be forced to do it? It doesn't matter if you're an extrovert or an introvert. I think it's up to everyone to find, like, that place in themselves in which, like, they just think, like, I need to look out for myself and then I can help other people. And learning how to say no in certain scenarios, I feel like it's very important.
Yes.
According to the quiz, I'm a mild extrovert and Veronica is an ambivert.
I actually Googled to see what internet thinks that introvert and extrovert are. So introverts sometimes avoid large groups of people, feeling more energized by time alone. The opposite of it, it's an extrovert who finds energy in interactions with others.
An ambivert is someone that acts like an extrovert when they're in a social situation, and they act like an introvert when they're alone.
That's me. What I found about myself is when I'm at home, I love it. I love being at home. I when people are texting me or something, I don't sometimes reply because when I'm alone, I'm alone. This is my me time and I'm like, bye world. But when I'm actually out with my friends, I'm taking this energy from people. I love hanging out with friends.
From my perception of someone that's an ambivert, and from the ambiverts I know, they're usually people that are very closed and quiet, but when they're put in a position in which They don't have to be. They're just able to do it.
Yeah. And you are an extrovert. How do you feel about that? According to internet, you are an extrovert.
Well, I think I'm more of an ambivert than I am of an extrovert, because it's the same as you. I feel it very easy to like sit down and be in my own space and just be quiet and like not talk to people. But at the same time, whenever I am put in a position in which I have to talk to people, I just find it super easy to like just get out there. What do you feel about being labeled as an ambivert?
I'm actually very happy. Like I said, I think I don't like being labeled overall.
True, me too.
Because I feel like, again, when I read the description of a ambivert, I actually felt like this is me. This is who I am.
Yeah.
This is
real. This is me. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. Gonna let the light
shine on me.
Oh, thanks. Do you feel like being an ambivert, like having less extrovert tendencies, has ever made you miss out on something or ever gotten in the way of your life?
Oh, definitely. Not the extrovert part, the introvert part. Definitely has got into my way so many times. In the meaning of like caring very, very much about what other people think. The introvert part of me is obviously more like shy one. So it's kind of stopping me from... It stopped me like a lot of times from actually doing YouTube videos.
Hold on
and
then.
stuff.
That doesn't go away because you're like an extrovert? Because a lot of the times I do find myself caring a lot about what people think of me. I do think like it doesn't matter if like you're more outgoing or more ingoing. You always care about what people think of you.
That's true. But I think it's also very hard to like actually label where your feelings are coming from. Is it because I'm introvert? Is it because of my anxiety? There is so much to you, to your character, to your personality, that you can't ever like. I don't want to go out because A, B, C, D, and also E is showing up because why not? E is the extrovert of of the reasons why I'm not going out.
26 reasons why I'm not going out. A, this is your tape. B, this is your tape. C, this is your tape.
I know, I actually want to talk about you being an ambivert in your perception, because I think I always find you, in my head, I always thought about you as an extrovert, because whenever we hang out, whenever I see you, you are so much more confident than I am. I'm not thinking about the time when you are at your home. You are very like energetic, very like outgoing, and you are like very out there, while I'm just kind of like with my tea like
Okay, let's open up real quick.
That's what we're doing here.
Basically, I feel like I became an extrovert out of habit. I used to be like chubby, I didn't have many friends, and I was always like, okay, no sob story. Stop the sad song. Stop. I did not find it easy to socialize with people. And I always felt like I should be funny, so I wanted people to focus as much as they could on my personality instead of what they were looking at. So I kind of just like developed these extroverted traits over the years.
That's so interesting.
I don't usually open up about like this kind of stuff. If anyone out there does see our video, and if you can relate, I'm really happy, because you're not alone. If you're just like a tiny introvert in an extroverted shell, like myself, I'm with you. You know those babushkin dolls from Russia?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you have the extrovert,
I used to have them
you
too,
pull
like
it out.
probably from Russia, but okay.
It's a cultural reference.
We all kind of build our characters throughout years. I find it interesting that you're saying that, because I think that was my mistake, because I focused both on how I look in people's eyes and how my character looks. I created this shell in which I didn't say anything because I felt like people don't gonna like it, and they also not gonna like how I look, so I should just step back and like just stand there. But what is actually funny is whenever I was on the stage, I loved that. I loved people looking at me. I didn't feel shy. I loved my body. I loved my character. I think throughout the years, and it's mostly kind of created in high school, because of my amazing friends, and then obviously from you in university.
Yeah, thanks.
I just stop caring about what people think, and I go out to uni sometimes. I did one time. I went to uni in PJs. I wear sports bra, I wear leggings, I don't wash my hair for 3 days, which I used to like wash my hair every day and be so like, I'm like so stressed about that, and like who cares, like literally. So this is the whole uni experience is helping me so much with my confidence, and it's actually taking that extrovert out of me. When I'm taking energy from meeting new people, is kind of, and seeing that they see me every day with like not washed hair, they see me when I'm sick, and they don't care, they still love me. So like, and that's the only people I care about. Whatever anyone else thinks, then well, you're missing out on me being your super extra friend.
Yeah, man. That was nice.
Yeah, thank you.
I think this is like our first video with like really good content.
You're welcome, internet.
Do you have any advice for someone that is struggling with being an introvert or an ambivert?
Well, definitely don't feel like you are alone. With what I struggle with, so I always felt like I am alone with what I'm feeling, and if I will speak to anyone about it, people will be like, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand, but they do understand. And even if you feel like this is how you're gonna feel your whole life, it is not. You're gonna
Grow.
You're gonna grow, yeah, you're gonna learn, and just feel okay with what you are feeling and don't care about what anyone else is saying. But what I mean is like accepting yourself and not fighting it. And if you don't feel okay with how you feel, work on it. Go out, like meet new people, join clubs.
And if you're an extrovert, don't feel like you have to do too much for people to like you, because you're already probably liked by loads of people.
Very likable and approachable.
You talking about me, or? What I mean is like, a lot of the times, me feeling like an extrovert has made me feel like I was too obnoxious, that I was too loud, that nobody liked me because I was always talking, that the attention was always on me, this and that. But in reality, don't feel like that, because you might feel like that, but there might be people out there that look up to you and think, wow, that person is really outgoing. That person finds it so easy to talk to other people, and they will get closer to you, and together you can just find a middle ground and learn from each other. Like, I think our whole society is based on introverts connecting with extroverts and like creating networks of like balance and peace amongst the several factions.
And ambiverts, don't forget about us. I also feel like labeling people in those 3 groups is so hard, because every person is different. So not every introvert is the same, not every extrovert is the same.
It's more like a spectrum.
Yes. If you feel like you're an introvert, you might be so different than like other introvert. So it's like really hard to just group people in those like 3 groups. What's most important in this video is just accepting the way you are and the way you want to live your life and the way you feel in certain situations. If you don't like it, change it, do something to change it. And if you love it, just love it, don't care.
And also remember that you're not going to be an introvert your whole life. You're not going to be an extrovert your whole life. Like,
you might be.
You're probably not, because it changes. Like, sometimes you feel like staying in a bit more, sometimes you feel like hanging out. And then, like, introverts find their own groups with other introverts, and they develop that and they tend to become extroverts. Like, there's just so many different types of people that, of course, we can talk about these concepts and be like, oh, the internet says that I'm an introvert, or the internet says that I'm an extrovert, but in the end of it, we're all just people. That's it for this week's video. We're really happy that you guys joined us.
Yes, thank you so much. I want to give a quick shout out to my friend Anita, who actually inspired me to start doing what I love, which is YouTube. She actually has a blog, which is in Polish. If you want to go check it and give her some love, link in the description below, go check it. And thank you for supporting me, honey, I miss you.
And remember to like, subscribe, comment, and come back next week for another video with Bruno and Ronnie. Bye!